So after an hour and a half of talking to the belugas, we are going to SeaWorld and Ben is going to get kissed by a beluga whale. So we got it all worked out and we are off to SeaWorld. Woot woot! Yay! We love going on lots of adventures. We might have to do some things different than others. But it doesn't stop us from exploring this beautiful world God has sent us. Like and subscribe and follow our journey.
You ready, Nanny?
I'm ready.
Hi! So we are fixing to go swim with the belugas! Woo! Yay! The moment we've been waiting for!
So how do you feel, Bentley?
So remember, what's one fun fact you know about beluga whales?
They can swim under ice.
What's another fun fact you learned about beluga whales? Are they born white?
No, they're born pink. Right?
One said pink,
That's
one.
they do.
Yeah. So they're born a really dark, almost blue, black, gray color. The reason for that being is baby belugas live in their mother's slipstream. The slipstream is this little area of water that's right in their shadow off to their side, so they have to stay in that shadow. In order to stay in that shadow hidden, they want to be a really dark color, kind of like how shadows are. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Chloe. She knows everything. You can use that for references.
Isn't that like the tummy acid?
Yeah.
Like how we have tummy acid?
Mm-hmm.
Supervisor's here. He's gonna get in the water. He's gonna get in the water with you. And so I'm gonna turn it over to him so he can give you the spiel, and then we will get you in the pool.
Awesome.
Hi, how are we?
How are you,
I know
Billy?
you're excited.
We are all so excited.
Very cool. Like Kay said, my name is Matt. One of the trainers here at Whale and Dolphin Stadium. And so today we're going to meet two different beluga whales. SeaWorld San Antonio, we house 10 beluga whales all together. We have 5 boys and 5 girls. And today we're going to meet a couple of our older ladies, Luna and Martha. Once we're in the water, I'll tell you a little bit about them more individually. So only a couple things that I have for you, and they may have already gone over this, but due to the Marine Mammal Protection Act, it is actually illegal to swim with cetaceans or whales and dolphins in U.S. waters. So we appreciate you guys coming out to SeaWorld and doing it the right way. And then also, these guys, when you think of animals, you hear fight or flight a lot, right? So these guys are flight animals, which basically means they're big scaredy cats. So if you were to go and cannonball right now, they're all going to run away and hide. And then they're going to wait to make sure that you're not a threat before coming back. So my biggest thing for you guys is just wait for me to tell you when to reach out and touch them. I want to make sure they're set up where they're supposed to be. Does that sound okay?
So be really calm, because the calmer you are, the more we're going to get to experience them, okay?
Yeah.
So like the elephants, we've got to stay calm, even though we want to jump up and down and scream.
Yeah.
All of
At
us.
points, we're definitely going to play with them, but in the beginning, especially when we're having them line up so you guys can touch them, we want to make sure that we're calm until we're set. And then no questions or bad questions. We want you guys to leave SeaWorld with absolutely no more questions on your minds about beluga whales. So if you have any questions that I don't answer for you during this, we'll have time afterwards to go over some stuff. special to us because she was born here at SeaWorld San Antonio. She's coming up on her 21st birthday. Yeah, it's a very big one. So let's take our left hand, just like this. We're all going to weave at her, just like that. So she is waving with her pectoral flippers, which is what beluga whales use to swim or stop and steer as they're swimming through the water. What's really cool, you might know this from doing dolphin swims before, but if you x-ray their pectoral flippers, it looks just like your hand. They have a similar bone structure with multiple digits. That looks just like that.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
Good job. Now, we are going to ask to see her tail fleet. For this one, we're going to put our right hand on our heart, like we're saying Pledge of Allegiance. On the count of 3, we're going to swipe it down and through the water, just like that. Ready? 1, 2, 3, swipe it down. Just like that. There you go. We got it. He's going to show you the power source. Now, these guys swim just like dolphins. All those dolphins swim in an up and down motion like so. And on average, they swim about 3 to 5 miles an hour. They're not known for being athletes of the sea. Are you the athletes of the sea? But they have a really unique, really cool nickname. They're called canaries of the sea because they make some really cool vocalizations. So we're going to ask for a couple of those. Fish, yeah. So they are marine mammals. So they have to breathe air, right? At some point in their life they actually have hair, so they actually are born with whiskers that often protect them in their life. They also have to drink water like we do, right? So they can't get the fresh water from the salt water, obviously they would dehydrate just like we would, so they get all their fresh water from the fish that we consume. So we're going to ask her to do a couple of those vocalizations. So I'm going to send her over to you guys. We're going to take, and maybe Sandy can help us out since you guys are holding. We're going to do a 2-point finger like this, and we're going to rock them back and forth really big, like we're conducting a motion. Alright, point fingers up and rock them. Very nice. And then take your right hand out like this and wiggle your fingers. And then last one, my favorite, make an L with your left hand. On the count of 3, we're going to shoot up to the sky. Ready? 1, 2, 3, straight up. That'll wake you up, right? So, I know now that we've got introduced, y'all want to touch her, right? You want to come on up, and you can actually give her a nice little back rub here, see what she feels like.
Oh, wow. She feels like a slime.
You can keep going.
Hi, baby.
So, they're very smooth, right? I think they kind of feel like hard-boiled eggs. So they're very smooth because they want to be hydrodynamic in the water. They want to swim with as little resistance as possible. That's why they don't have big, goofy looking ears like mine. They also have what's called an inner ear, which is like a little pinhole right behind their eye. And they have what's called a fusiform body shape, basically meaning they look like torpedoes because they want to be as streamlined so they can have as little effort as possible to swim. You love it? You keep going. Yeah, I'll bring her back up. There you go.
Does he like it?
It does. So, let's talk a little bit about reinforcement. Why don't you two stay there for just a second. So, here at SeaWorld, whether we're working with a 12,000-pound orca or a 6-pound otter or a 1,500-pound beluga whale like Luna, everything is done through positive reinforcement. We use what's called primary and secondary reinforcers. Primary is something like they need, like fish. Whether or not she wants to hang out with you guys today or not, she gets all her food no matter what. We also use what we call secondary reinforcers. That's one of my favorite parts of the job because all of them seem to be individuals and they all seem to enjoy different things. If you ask Luna, best thing on the planet, you're playing with her tongue. You slap her tongue, you grab it and you wiggle it, you shake it. And some of our animals seem to really like back rubs and things like that. They're very tactile animals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring her over to you gently, and then once she's set up, you guys are going to touch her right here on top of her head where that melon is located. Right there.
Oh yeah, that one's what the heck time.
So I'm going to use this right here. She's going to come on in. And then there you go, you guys can touch her melon there. So this is an organ that's filled with fatty tissues and lipids that help amplify sound waves. So this is kind of like sonar, right? So the sounds go off. This helps direct those sounds. They reverberate off of something in their environment, and then they come back and they're actually retrieved in that lower jaw. Pretty cool, right? All right, if you two want to step on back. Laura, you want to come on up?
Will we be able to pet them again?
We might.
Yay!
What do you think? Yeah? Okay. So we'll start with that same melon touch. You guys are okay with that?
This is so fun.
All right, Laura, if you want to come on up, you can give her a little background here. So you might notice that she doesn't have that dorsal fin you think of when you think of whales and dolphins. So these guys have what's called a dorsal ridge, and that's right where the hand is. That runs from the midpoint of the back all the way down to those tail flukes that are very powerful. A couple reasons for that. Like I said, they're Arctic and subarctic animals. They live in cold water, right, Bentley?
Yeah.
So
Cold.
wait,
Yeah.
Bentley knows this. Why
Yeah.
does she not have a dorsal fin?
Wow.
Because she can go up on top of the ice like you.
She can
Well,
go
it helps
under
them swim underneath the ice. It also helps them stay warm. Because they live in cold water, if they came to the surface to take a breath in that blowhole, that dorsal fin comes out, they can lose a lot of body heat that's retained there. Great. All right, if you want to circle back, Sandy, you ready? You're being very patient. We appreciate it. So patience is key. Okay. I'm going to have you touch her melon first. There you go. Touch her there on top of her hand.
Oh my goodness. I want to take her home.
You can carry her.
Oh, you sweet girl.
Smoother than the bottlenose dolphins, yeah? A little bit? I think so. I don't know. Especially this one. I think I love all the blues here, but she is probably our prettiest blue whale. They're all individuals. They all look a little different. And then I'm gonna actually change what we're gonna do for you. So if you'll take 2 steps that way really quick, I'm gonna have her line up ventral for you. Yeah, you can actually come up and touch, give her a little belly rub. So they are marine mammals, so you'll notice she does have a belly button right there in the middle. Beluga whales are also different sizes when they're fully grown. So females are usually about 12 to 1400 pounds. Males can grow anywhere between 2,000 to 3,000 pounds. You can also tell them apart by their genital slits. Males have one long slit, short one behind. It kind of looks like an exclamation point. Females have one long slit with 2 short ones on the side, almost looks like a division symbol. Those ones on the side are actually their mammary slits, and that's how they nurse their young. Pretty cool, right? Excellent, Doug. If you want to pull your hand back for just a second, just line her back up. All right, I'm going to take Martha for a second. So, if you guys want to come back up as a group really quick. So this is Martha. Martha's in her mid-30s. So we're going to see if she'll mimic or copy a couple things we do. So I'm going to send her over to you guys, and we're going to see how your dance skills are. So, think about, just scooching a little bit closer together. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, everybody put 2 hands on the top of your head like this. Everybody spin in a circle. Nope. You can stop for just 1 second. We're going to reset up. What happened? Oh, wait, keep going. Oh my God. All right. I'll tell you what, Sandy, take a half step back really quick. I'm just trying to get her set up here in the middle. There we go. All right, come on board. Everybody put 2 hands on top of your head. Everybody spin in a circle. Thank you. Just keep spinning. And you can stop and watch her. She'll keep going. And then we're stuck in the late 80s. This is our best dance moves. It's all pretty cool, right? Now, beluga whales, like I said, they're not known for being athletes of the sea, but they are still very powerful. Luna weighs about 1,500 pounds. Martha is a little over 1,400. So we're going to see if she'll show off for us. You want to see how high she can jump?
Yes!
All right, so we take our right arm, put it down our side. On the count of 3, we're going to throw it across our body. Just try and yell, "Go Martha," really loud. Try not to hit the person next to you.
Ready?
Especially that one. He might take you out. All right, on the count of 3, ready? Go Martha. 1, 2, 3.
Go Martha!
And then look right out here. Look how high she can fly. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a couple photos if you guys are okay with that. Just like that. She's gonna turn her chin there, and then you put your left hand on her back. Look up, smile. There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Very nice. Cool looking right here. All right, now then come on up here towards me. Put your right hand under the surface of the water, right there. And put your left hand on her back, and then get closer and look up and smile.
Put your cheek
Oh,
by
yeah.
her cheek. Put your cheek by her cheek, buddy.
Very nice. Good job. You ready? Oh yeah. We got her. Very nice. Cool. No, it's kind of slow. What we're going to do is we're going to give her move the waves device. We're going to put both hands up like this, and we're going to wave our hands side to side just like that. There you go. She's going to line it up. Cool.